Alright guys, today's video is going to be about pigeons. Interesting thing, I started making some videos a couple of weeks ago, and basically I made, my first video was about a pigeon loft I built. Then I did a hedge, and then I did another pigeon video, and I haven't gotten any comments, but I got 3 emails. One email was basically like, can you do more pigeon videos? Sure, love to do more pigeon videos, just don't know what you guys are looking for as far as the content other than me showing pigeons. So future reference, if you could just give me a little more detail what you're trying to get out of the video, out of the content, I will definitely make that content for you. Other than that, I got another email and they're like, why would you keep pigeons? And I just want to address that question today as well. So let's start with this, right? So first off, pigeons I think are awesome, right? There's 2 thoughts on this. People are like, they are rats of the sky, and then the other thought is they are athletes of the sky, right? So which one is it? So these pigeons that I have are all homing racing pigeons, right? They're athletes, definitely athletes. They fly 500 miles or so, at least that's what's been told to me. I'm gonna fly them, but I have seen where pigeons were released about 500 miles and they flew back, and they flew back in pretty good time. So what I would say is pigeons are definitely athletes of the sky. Now, can they be messy? Of course, any animal could be messy. I mean, I'm in a chicken slash pheasant slash pigeon coop, right? And it's kind of messy. It's a little dusty. You know, any bird could be messy. Forget bird, any animal could be a messy animal. But regardless, you know, obviously we want to maintain good husbandry, and with good husbandry we should have better, cleaner environments for them, right? So like in here, it's just dirt on the bottom, so I don't have a solid bottom. So I have dirt, I put hay down. I try not to actually have an area where they are going to be on a hard floor, and one of the reasons for that is because it's the maintenance of cleaning. I mean, overall I'm pretty busy. I work all day, try to make some YouTube videos, I work at night, and then, you know, I got to maintain the yard, got to build stuff, so I got a lot going on. And with that said, because I have a lot going on, you know, my ability to clean everything is, or my frequency of cleaning is less. So I want to give them the most amount of space possible with the least amount of effort when it comes to cleaning. Now, with that said, I still have to clean this coop out, even though it's a dirt floor with some hay on the bottom. I still have to do some maintenance. I got to clean their perches, got to clean, you know, everything gets dusty and dirty. So we definitely want to maintain the cleaning. But because I don't have that many pigeons and I have a fairly large enclosure, so this enclosure that I'm in, at least the pigeon section is 10 by 10, but overall the entire enclosure is 20 by 40. So it's a good amount of space for the pigeons and the chickens and so on. And normally I would just kind of let them hang out together. And in this is basically a giant dog kennel. On top we have a net, we have a tent, and then on above it we have a net. But what happens is the Cooper's hawks and the falcons, they come down, they'll literally rip the head off a pigeon, and now I'm with a headless pigeon, right? So to avoid that, I keep them penned up where I have the tent over it, so they're not going to be able to get to them. So yeah, so going back, some interesting facts about pigeons, at least some interesting facts that I think or some facts that I think are interesting. First off, when Darwin introduced the whole evolution thing, you know, he mentioned pigeons a lot, right? Because they're able to take a lot of different morphs off the same species, right? So we got fancy pigeons. Unfortunately, I have no pictures of fancy pigeons for you, but there's pigeons. They have, you know, feathers on their feet and so on. So, you know, there's good variety of pigeons. And then on top of it, these pigeons in particular were bred for homing back home, right? So with that said, some amazing abilities, you know, one, they could see colors that we cannot, right? So no one really knows how they home back, but there's a lot of theories on it. And some of the theories is that they're able to see infrared lights and other colors that we cannot. They're able to use the Earth's magnetic pull to help them navigate, almost like a compass. And you know, and I don't know how true this is, but if you look at their beak, they have the wattle. The wattle is like basically where their nose is on the beak, and in that wattle, scientists have found trace elements of iron, and you know, maybe that assist on the whole magnetic theory with the compass. Yeah, so, but going back, these birds in particular, at least mine, I could speak of, super athletic. Even when I'm holding them, you could tell they're very muscular. They are old race winning pigeons where their parents have flown 500 miles or greater, and they won races, or they've flown a couple hundred miles, and they fly at record speeds around 60 miles an hour, which is pretty intense, pretty quick. Yeah, and you know, even though these are the regular pigeons, I had before I had these guys, I had a bunch of white. I believe they were the family that bred them was the Scion, so they were white Scions. Unfortunately, my old cage for them, or my old loft, took some damage during a snowstorm, so I ended up giving most of them away, and now I can't get white pigeons to save my life. But you know, maybe this year someone will give me some white pigeons. But yeah, so athlete or rat of the sky, I would say they're an athlete of the sky. At least these guys definitely are. Just, you know, again, holding them, you could see how powerful they are. They have good intelligence for the most part. You know, they know where to go back to, and there's you know, there's food trays and stuff, even the water tray, like they know that there's water in there. I've definitely had quail in here and they couldn't figure out there was water in there. So I would say they're probably a little more intelligent than most birds, but I wouldn't say they're as intelligent as a crow. I've seen like crows actually make tools and do crazy stuff. But yeah, so back to the pigeon thing. I was thinking that I'm going to try to do a pigeon series. I just need to figure out what content you guys are looking for within these pigeon videos. So you know, I recently started making these videos. I got tons and tons of views and stuff. I even got some likes, but no one's leaving me any comments. So if you can, please leave me some comments. If you guys want to see more videos on pigeons, just let me know what kind of content you're looking for, and you know, I'll do the research and we'll try to get some more content that satisfies, or it will, you know, help you figure out what you're trying to get from these videos. All right, well, until next time, thank you again for watching my video. Please leave me some comments. Would love to interact with you guys, build a little community, and you know, from there we could, you know, get you know, learn from each other and go from there. Thanks. Bye.